everyone. Okay, so this is going to be my 7-week pregnancy update. I turned 7 weeks yesterday. I had every intention of doing, you want to sit up here? I had every intention of doing my update yesterday. However, I was so tired and just not feeling well. I couldn't get it done. So anyhow, you see Noah, I buzzed his head. His hair was so long, it was in his eyes, and we've been having, take this passy out of your mouth, we've been having a hard time with him in the salon, just because he screams, and it seemed like really traumatic every time we went, and I thought if we just shaved it at home and we were the ones doing it, it wouldn't be such a bad ordeal. And so I did. I shaved it. And I think it looks cute, but, excuse me, makes him look a little older, but cute. Okay, so anyhow, back to the pregnancy. This week has brought on nausea. And when I say nausea, I mean to the point when I wake up in the mornings, I have this hungry feeling, but it's like so hungry that I'm nauseous already. Like, I've gotten so hungry to the point of being sick. I'm so hungry. And then I'm too sick to eat. And then I don't eat, and so I go longer without eating, so I start to feel even worse. And then when I do finally decide to eat, sometimes I feel better, but sometimes whatever I eat makes me feel worse too. So I definitely am not really eating much, if anything at all, until at least maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I am drinking water, and I do drink some sweet tea, and mainly I drink the sweet tea just because it's got some sugar in it. It is decaffeinated tea, but I think sometimes the sugar just kind of helps to keep my blood sugar up since I'm not eating very well during the day. I am still taking my vitamins, so that's good. At least I'm getting something in me. But the nausea, it is definitely there early in the morning. Sometimes in the evening I have it, but it's not so bad. I'm not vomiting at all. I've not thrown up at all, not even once. So that is one good thing. I hope I don't throw up. I really hate throwing up, but it's the worst feeling ever. So anyhow, I definitely have been nauseous for the past week. And I'm extremely, extremely exhausted. I wake up in the morning and I come out of the room and I get Noah his glass of milk and I give him something to eat. And our living room area is like our living room, dining room, and kitchen all in one. So like it's not that big of a room, and I can see Noah from the couch, and so I give him something to eat and then I lay down on the couch and watch him. Just so that I can rest a little bit more because I'm just that exhausted. And during the day, sometimes it's just all I can do to get up and move, and it makes me kind of feel bad because sometimes I don't spend as much time with Noah as I usually do. But I think, I don't know if maybe he senses something going on, but or maybe it's just my lack of energy, and he's kind of keying into that. So a lot of times he just crawls up on the couch with me and just lays down next to me and lays his head on my tummy. So I'm not sure if he senses something or if it's just him realizing that I'm just tired and not going to be able to get on the floor with him. But I really enjoyed the cuddles, and it's just really sweet. So we've done lots of cuddling on the couch here in the past week just because I've been so exhausted. Some days we don't even get out of the house, and I like to get out of the house because it helps him to have a better day if we get out. He usually rests better if we get out some. So we did get out today, which was the first time in a couple of days. We've been cooped up in the house for a couple of days just because I haven't felt well, and I've just been really too tired to get up and do much of anything. So we did get out today, so that was nice. And also I've started peeing more at nighttime. Not really so much during the day, I don't notice, but I have noticed peeing more at night. Getting up about 3 or 4 times at night to pee. And I'm drinking more. I'm getting more thirsty. My mouth's starting to get a little more dry. As far as the nausea goes, though, if anybody has any idea of what I can do to get rid of the nausea, I would really appreciate it. I did go to CVS a few days ago, and I bought some C-bands, which is basically like you put them on and it's like some pressure points. I have them. I was going to show them to you, but I didn't bring them in here with me. But anyhow, I used them, and all they did was bruise my wrist and then leave really dark red marks on my wrist. It was very painful, and it did not help whatsoever. So, yeah, that didn't work. Now, I did eat a peppermint this morning when I felt bad, and that sort of seemed to help a little bit, and I might try that again. But if you have any other remedies to morning sickness, I would love to hear them. So that is about it on the pregnancy. There's not a lot to report. Nausea, tired, peeing. That's it. And, oh, gosh, I just about forgot. I have my ultrasound. I completely forgot. And the pictures are in my car. So, maybe at the end of this video, I'll stick a picture of the ultrasound in. If not, then I'll do it in my next video. But I went to the doctor on Wednesday. I was 6 weeks, 3 days. Went in for the ultrasound, and they had a very hard time finding the baby. All she kept saying was, well, I see a gestational sac. All I see is a gestational sac. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. And I felt like it was on that day that I really started to feel really sick, and I was really starting to be exhausted at that day. So I felt like my hormones were still rising, and I thought, there's just no way there's just a gestational sac there. I know that there has to be something going on. I've had ultrasounds that early with all of my other babies, and they've always seen a baby, so I was really concerned. And she said, did you know you have a tilted uterus? And I said, well, no. I said, but I did know that I had a, but I did know that I have a bicornate uterus, and, I love you, and a, oh, I left lips on you. They're so cute. I told her, I said, I have a bicornate uterus and a uterus with a septum in the middle. I said, but I didn't know I had a tilted uterus. Yeah. And she says, yes, you have a tilted uterus. She says, so maybe I'll get a better view doing an abdominal ultrasound. So she did an ultrasound on my abdomen, and still she had a really hard time finding anything. But she did eventually find the baby, and the baby was measuring 6 weeks and 2 days. And so, anyhow, the heartbeat was hard to hear, but we could definitely see the flicker. And she was able to pick it up enough to get a reading of 112 beats a minute. So they were pretty happy with that. And yeah, so that was basically it. Other than that, patty cake, that's right. Other than that, I went to see my doctor after the ultrasound, and he just said that we were going to reinvent the wheel. So basically whatever we did with Noah's pregnancy to get Noah here safe and sound is what we're going to do this time. And he said if there's something that we're not doing that we did in his pregnancy, to just remind him, and that we'll go ahead and do it. Roll it up, that's right. He said if there's something that we don't do that we did do in Noah's pregnancy, just to let him know, and that we would go ahead and do it that way. We make sure that we retrace our steps to try our hardest to get another healthy baby here, safe and sound. So I go back 4 weeks from last Wednesday. So and that appointment will not be with the doctor. It'll just be with the nurse practitioner. And then around 11 weeks, I'll go have the nuchal translucency, whatever that ultrasound is. I can never remember exactly what it's called. I love you. So that is it as far as the pregnancy is concerned. And I have managed to make that 10 minutes long. Wow. Okay. So I am not going to add in the baby buys to this video because you may not even be interested in that. So I am going to stop this video here, and I'll do a baby buys video. And if you're interested, you can watch it. If not, well, then you can skip over it. And also, I will do a video update, because I know in the last video that I did, I mentioned about us selling our home and moving. And we have a whole new game plan. We still have plans to move, but everything's changed. So I'm going to make a separate update on that as well. So if you're interested in that, you can watch that too. And if not, you can skip over it. So that's it. Let me do a belly shot, and that'll be the end of the video. So let's put you down, buddy. Oh. Let's see. Move the chair back. You want to sit in the chair? You want to get in the chair? Here. Oh, you want to sit down? There you go. You're a big boy. All right, let's see. I'm going to have to turn this down just a little bit. And are you fussing? 7 weeks. Careful. You want me to hold you? Oh, okay. So that's it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.